Captain on the bridge.
Alrighty, captains, we are back here on the bridge, and today, yes, we got some things to go over from the Star Trek Online X feed, so on screen. Yes, captains, before we get into this video, do us a huge favor and hit that like button to help the overall channel out. But also, if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing here to the YouTube bridge. We're always on the lookout for like-minded captains to share our love, passion for Star Trek Online, but also things Star Trek. Now, with that said, here we go. As I mentioned, we have some things to go over, so as we normally do, we'll drop the ECs and then at the end give our conclusion. So first up here, really quick one, Star Trek Online is having PC maintenance. So that was already done yesterday on the 12th. Estimated downtime was 2.5. There's no patch notes. I didn't even notice anything when I was putting on the launcher. So there you go. Maybe just some little fixes here and there. But next up, for a limited time on Xbox and PlayStation, get legendary bundles at 35% off and enjoy a 20% discount on ships in the Dilithium store. So this just happened a couple weeks ago already on the PC bridge, and of course it is here now on the console bridge. So we'll go over this quickly, and again, still the number one recommended legendary bundle is the 10th anniversary. There's a reason why this only comes in like 4 times a year. It's probably one of the best sellers just because it has all the hero ships. I'd like for them to update this to include some of the other hero ships, but again, it's 10 ships, 10th anniversary bundle, but just saying, it would be nice because it would then hopefully include all the hero ships that we've seen on the show. Of course, the Enterprise G, the Neo Connie 3, that'd be great. Got the Protostar, that would be great, just because, but then that would be 12 ships. But anyways, Dilithium and Legendary sale, it is saving 20% off on the ships in the Dilithium store and 35% on the Legendary bundles. So on top of that, there's this. So captains, it's time to deck out your ship. We're making it easier to get your hands on some of the vanity shields for a limited time. 10 vanity shields, which have previously only been available in lock boxes, will be appearing in the Dilithium store for a limited time. These shields will be per character purchase, and as mentioned, I would open this on the character you want, but what has happened for at least myself, that these shields are actually transferable via the account bank, but still buy them on the tune you want, and then of course if you can switch them to the other characters, then bonus. But as you can see there, the cost is 280k Dilithium. And during the time these shields are available, all ships in the Lithium store will be 20% off as well. And that goes from the 12th until the 16th on the console bridge. Of course, the shields are the Zinkethi, Discovery, Ferengi, Herc, Emperor's, Section 31, Kelvin Divergence, Borg, Baul, and Zot Vosh Vanity Shield. Buy the colors you choose, captains, although we know that most of you will choose black, which of course the 2 of those is the Section 31 and the Baul. I kind of like the Baul a little bit better because it goes black and red. Section 31 goes black and blue. There you go. So the ships of the Star Trek are a character unto themselves, and we find ourselves attached to the ships that have become legendary. Now you can own those legendary ships for a lot cheaper from September 12th to the 16th on Xbox and PlayStation. Of course, save 35%. That's the best at this point that we've gotten. I don't think I've ever seen any higher. Maybe there has been, I can't remember, to be honest with you. But that's saving 35% on all legendary bundles we've ever released, including the 10 ship legendary bundle. That's right, the anniversary bundle is back for a limited time, captains. And again, this comes on sale for like quarterly, 4 or 5 times a year. Get your hands on the ships that have come with every look, trait, and console that have ever been released for them up to the point of their initial sale, and take a captain up to level 65 instantly. But yes, still highly recommended, still my number one, and I may do another video here in the next couple months or so to just update that list to put in ranking order my picks, starting with this being number one. So there is that, and there's also here a tweet from Thomas Marone. I was so excited that the playable Typhoon has been announced. This redesign / remaster has been done by the legendary E.C. Henry I, and he has done a lot of the ships lately here in Star Trek Online. With a lot of detail work by Mauricio Tejerina. Hopefully I said that right. My apologies if I didn't. I am so pleased with how it turned out and glad it'll be joining your fleet soon. Yes, very excited. If you couldn't tell from the video we did previously, very excited that we're getting that ship. Not only we're getting that ship, we're getting it for free. Just by doing the event. Just by doing the event, which we would normally do anyway. So, lastly here, our newest event, Dimensional Typhoon, comes with a new task force operation and 2 new patrols. As we knew that was coming. In this pic here, you can see the 2 Etherean ships here. I thought for a hot second that was a sort of new design here, like a warp core of some sort, like a sun, like the Terran ship had there. But no, that was just that map here, but a map that we all know. I think it's one of the patrol maps. But here you go, we'll go into more detail here. So new task force operation patrol. So the launch of Dimensional Typhoon on PC comes with a new TFO and 2 new patrols. Our next major event begins September 17th, so that's next week on PC. Of course, it'll follow suit on console, probably about 3 weeks to a month. And it comes with 3 brand new pieces of content. And of course, we all know there's no more story, but their makeup was giving us this ship, which I will take. All centered on the multiverse of Borg we've introduced in our last few major updates. A brand new task force operation and 2 brand new patrols come to Star Trek Online. And you can complete them in order to progress in the Dimensional Typhoon event. Read on to learn more about all 3 pieces of content. So the TFO is Royal Flush. Battle amidst the depths of fluidic space alongside unusual allies, the Undine. Defend off a massive multiversal Borg invasion. Defend the planet killers, that's crazy, bioships of immense destructive power, and use them against the Borg, all whilst surviving the onslaught from a Borg fusion cube. So we've been waiting to actually fight that Borg fusion cube that we saw in the trailer for the Heritage Medal, and now it's here. So you already saw it in the thumbnail of this video, so we're going to just use that as well. So as you can see here, it sounds like we're going to be helping and fighting alongside the Undine here. And then I don't know how we're going to be fighting the Borg fusion cube at the same time, but that's going to be a massive Borg cube. So it's going to be interesting to see how this TFO goes. So I already have an inkling that this is going to be time gated to the teeth, but we'll find out. Next up here, one of the patrols is Out of Control. When an Iconian vessel is stranded in an unstable gateway in the Sector system, you must respond to Thacene phase requests for help and defend the vessel for as long as it takes to free the ship, whilst avoiding annihilation at the hands of a devastating, never-before-seen Borg cube weapon. Ooh. Do you have what it takes to confront the Borg head-on and demonstrate once again the resistance is never futile? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. Probably going to only be able to do this under normal anyway, so we'll see. The last patrol here is Unwanted Guests. Led by, again, Thacene Faye, the Etherians have been investigating the Kinjar system. I think this is this one right here, because of its strong connection to the mycelial network, which they fear could be used by the Borg as an incursion point. Unfortunately, they were correct. Borg are opening reality vortices throughout Kinjar space. You must work with Faye to defeat the Borg, close the vortices, and preserve galactic peace. So again, as we mentioned in the last video and how this is going to work, the TFO and some of the other TFOs listed there are, or at least this one's going to be count as 2 towards the progress, but the patrols are going to be 1 each. So if you're going to choose to do the daily with the patrols, it's only, you're going to have to do both 1 each to count as your dailies. But as we've normally done in the past, the first day we're going to do the new TFO, And then the next day we'll do both patrols. I don't like to kind of do it all in one day because we're only getting these 3 new pieces of content, so I don't want to just do it all in one day. So that's what we're gonna do. Expect a playthrough on that here on the channel when that drops, and of course that is dropping September 17th on the PC bridge first, and then of course the console bridge will follow. So just a short little update there, my caps. Again, I'm super looking forward to this Typhoon ship. We're gonna just do our daily every day until we get it, and then of course when we do, we're gonna try it out and we're gonna fly it here on the bridge with you caps as well. So do us a favor, captains, and hit that like button, comment below, let us know what you think these patrols and these new TFOs are gonna have. Do they have any surprises? I'm not sure. I feel like that fusion cube is going to be, for myself personally, I think we're gonna have to like shoot all points on it like Battle Wolf 359, where we're trying to shut down pieces here and there, unless they make it move. But man, that is a big thing to move. But we're gonna have to wait and see. And of course, hit the like button to help the overall channel. Subscribe here to the YouTube channel, and we'll leave it on this note.
Live long and prosper.